All right, guys. Hi, I'm Dan Davidson.
And I'm John Faulkner.
This is Bush Latte Bat Reviews. Today, we're going to be reviewing
The Magic Stick. One of my buddies let us borrow it to break it in for him for the dome tournaments. So we're going to give her hell.
Yeah, we're going to pull it right out of the wrapper and get some good BP cuts on it. Kind of give our feelings on it, and then we're going to put it through some velocity testing. So let's get it. Bush Latte Bat Reviews. Special thanks to our buddy Chris Gander. As you can see here, we're doing some velo testing fresh out of the wrapper, off the tee. I hit, 80s and 90s. I hit 98 as my highest. Chris hit 70s, 80s, and got up to 93. And as you'll see coming up here, John was in the 90s and also hit 98 with his. Yep. What? All right, guys. As you can see here, we are reviewing the Unicorn Sports Magic Stick. It is made by Monsta. It is a torch repaint, so it is M2 Tech. But this thing is absolutely sick. We are hitting in Cobb, Wisconsin, on a little field, 255 down the lines and 275 in center. It was a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. It's fall, so it's getting colder. So we had a 62-degree day. We felt like it was perfect to get out and swing, so that's what we did. All right, guys, so just to take a minute here and talk about John and I and why we even started doing bat reviews. John and I have been friends for a very long time. We both love softball and pretty much live for the game. We're from Southwest Wisconsin, and we would probably be considered upper-level rec players, I guess. But we also play a lot of tournaments. We have been playing this game for a long time now and have swung a lot of different bats in our day.
Oh. That's going on.
All right, so a little bit about me. I'm Danny Davidson. I'm 31 years old. I started playing softball just out of high school, playing unlimited arc softball. I unfortunately still play a lot of unlimited arc softball, but I try to do it only when I have to, which is pretty big around here. I really prefer to play 6-12 arc, or chuck as they call it, because it just feels more like baseball to me. The game, just the speed of it, it all feels so much better and more like baseball, which was my favorite sport. Softball is something I live for. I quit playing softball for about 5 years. And really wish I never would have. So here I am back at it, and probably twice as invested into it as I was. Ooh. I don't just a little bit on something.
Last one.
Ooh.
That's a decent one, isn't it? Yeah, that'll work.
All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about John. His name is John Faulkner. He's going to be 30 years old. He started playing the game right around 15 years old. I remember him starting to play with us more and more when he was younger, and I knew he was going to be a good player, so I took all my knowledge about hitting, and I basically taught him everything he knows about it. I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, John is a great hitter. He plays a lot of UA ball, but is looking to start playing more chuck next summer. He too agrees that the game is just a little bit more fast-paced in the chuck world and feels more competitive. So he's going to be doing a lot of that next year. So that's pretty exciting, because I'd like to see him get playing a lot more chuck with me. So we wanted to start doing these reviews so that other rec players could see how these various bats perform in the hands of other rec players. John had a bat and he broke it, and I said, maybe we should start doing bat reviews. And it's like, we just figured, plain and simple, why not? So here we are. Throughout our videos, we're going to be having friends and teammates from various teams join us and swing and see how the bats perform in their hands too. And most importantly, we want to have fun.
All right, guys, so we just got done swinging this Magic Stick. We did live BP. We did some velocity testing with the pocket radar. This bat is sick. It's the Magic Stick, a Unicorn Sports exclusive, 25 ounce. Honestly, the looks of it out of the wrapper, awesome. It's it's like a black glittery color. Really enjoyed the looks of it. Even now after the swings, obviously got some ball marks, but it still looks good. It held up. I don't see any webbing. We put just under 200 hits on this. So yeah, the feel of it, unbelievable. I'm a two-piece guy. I like swinging two-piece bats. The feedback you get when you hit the barrel is just amazing. You know when it's going to be a shot. You know when you're hitting the ball hard, and then you see it. So I really liked how it swung through the zone. Obviously, Monster grips, junk. I hate them. And I usually swing with a knob cuff, so that was a little different. But I was able to cut the ball really well with this. I dropped my hands a couple times, no big deal. But for me, I would swing this in a game right now. The speeds we were getting, I hit 98 on this, consistent 90s. So fresh out of the wrapper, that's pretty sick. The paint looks sick. So overall, I'd probably give this bat probably a 9.3 out of 10. I'd say, 0.3. So I'm a numbers guy. So John, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah, it's kind of like what he said. It's not too bad. The paint looks a lot better when the wrapper comes off, which is kind of weird. But
For sure.
Yep, he covered all the things like some M2 and all that. We put about 150, 200 swings on it. It was swing 7 and 8 that he hit 98 on the radar. But yeah, I would give this probably a good 9.5 out of 10.
Yep.
And I'm a one-piece guy, but this thing is sick. Highly recommend it.
Yeah, for a normal rec player, or just above that, kind of like we are. You could pull this out of the wrapper, instant gamer, just plain and simple. I think whoever ends up with a bat like the Magic Stick, they're going to hit shots. They might have a better chance of hitting shots that they've never hit before. They're going to get that ball through the infield a little faster. The short's going to have a harder time making that play, or second base, or whoever. So I definitely recommend the bat, and I don't see any reason not to buy one. So, all right, so that's all for this episode of Busch Latte Bat Reviews. Again, I'm Danny.
I'm John.
And we'll see you next time.